who's actually going to get the most out of a Pilates chair like the Balanced Body EXO, and who should just keep scrolling. If you're wondering whether this compact piece of equipment is a smart spend for a regular home workout routine or a niche toy for a studio that already has a full rack of reformers, keep listening. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I get it, buying a piece of equipment that sits in a corner of your living room feels risky. You've probably already invested in a good yoga mat, maybe a set of dumbbells, and you're starting to wonder if adding a specialized chair will actually bring something new to the table or just collect dust. The big question is, does the EXO give you enough unique movement options to justify its price, and will it fit into the limited space most people have? Those are the doubts I asked myself while digging through the product page, watching a handful of demo videos, and scanning the handful of reviews that people left. The consensus is overwhelmingly positive, 36 ratings, averaging 4.9 stars, so the product clearly delivers on most of its promises. Still, no piece of gear is perfect, and the way the EXO is designed means it shines in certain scenarios while feeling underutilized in others. First, let's talk about who this chair really helps. If you're a Pilates enthusiast who's already comfortable with the basics on a mat and you want to deepen your practice without committing to a full-size reformer, the EXO is a solid bridge. Its split pedal design lets you work each leg independently, which is perfect for isolating hip flexors, strengthening the glutes, or improving balance on one side of the body. I've seen people use it to transition from beginner-friendly leg presses to more advanced standing work that mimics the resistance you'd get on a larger apparatus. The chair also doubles as a support for upper body moves, think seated arm circles or triceps dips, so it's not just a leg machine, it becomes a little home gym hub. If you have limited floor space, the compact footprint is a genuine advantage. The EXO fits into a standard closet or under a bed when you're not using it, meaning you can keep it out of sight without sacrificing much square footage. That makes it a realistic option for apartment dwellers who still want a diversified Pilates routine. The chair's height and sturdy base feel stable enough for most standing exercises, and the adjustable resistance lets you scale up as you get stronger. For someone who's already doing a mix of mat work and occasional bar, adding this chair can give you a new angle on familiar moves, keeping the routine fresh. Now for the flip side. If you're a total beginner who has never set foot on a Pilates reformer, the EXO might feel a bit intimidating. There's a learning curve to figuring out the split pedal mechanics, especially if you're used to the linear motion of a traditional chair. You'll likely need to spend a few sessions watching tutorials or maybe even getting a quick check-in from a certified instructor to make sure you're using the correct form. Those who prefer a purely low-impact, matronly practice might find the chair unnecessary, especially if they're already getting enough resistance from bands or free weights. Also, the EXO isn't designed for high-impact cardio bursts, it's a strength and alignment tool, so if you're looking for a piece that can double as a cardio machine, you'll be disappointed. One practical strength that sets this chair apart is the way it encourages unilateral training. A lot of home workout equipment forces both sides of the body to move together, which is great for symmetry but can hide imbalances. On the EXO, each pedal is separate, so you can actively work the weaker leg without the stronger side taking over. In real life, that translates to smoother transitions from sitting to standing, better knee stability, and a noticeable improvement in how you perform single-leg squats on the mat. For anyone dealing with post-rehab knee issues or simply wanting to avoid the common one side does more problem, this feature is a game changer. Another plus is the quiet operation. The resistance mechanism is smooth and doesn't clank like a traditional weight stack. That means you can run a Pilates session in a shared apartment without waking the neighbors, and you can keep the workouts going even late at night without feeling self-conscious about noise. The chair's construction feels solid, the steel base doesn't wobble, and the footplates hold firm under pressure. In daily use, you'll notice that the chair stays put whether you're doing seated presses or standing lunges with the pedals engaged. On the downside, the EXO does have a couple of hidden trade-offs. Because the resistance is internal, you can't just swap out a heavier plate if you want to push beyond the maximum preset level. That caps the upper range for seasoned athletes who may quickly outgrow the offered resistance. If you're planning on using the chair for advanced pre-rehab work where you need very